Good afternoon and welcome to Gael Nation News, live from our Gael Nation News studios. I'm Elijah Weintraub, joined alongside Jack Rizzo and producer Vincent Marichulo.
We begin by taking a look at Eli's pre-recorded video with Coach Sheridan, head of the Alumni Department, who tells us everything about the latest alumni news and upcoming events.
Hi, Coach Sheridan. Can you tell us about the latest alumni news and upcoming events?
Absolutely, Elijah. Thank you for coming and giving me the chance. I want the students of St. Mary's to know, and then our faculty as well. We have had numerous alumni step up as big donors. Numerous step up with the middle of the road donations. But without those donations, the financial aid and the Alumni Scholarship Fund, which finances a lot of our students, helps make it affordable for their families, would not exist. Therefore, our enrollment wouldn't be continuing to grow as it is. So recently I advertised that we need new donors. As the enrollment's growing, we need more donors to give, more alumni. And an alum stepped up and said, I will match any new donor who gives. So if a new donor gives $1,000, he'll match it, make it $2,000. And it's unlimited at this point. So I don't know when we might break that, but we've gotten, at least 6, 7, maybe 10 at this point. It's growing. And I want our students to know that so they appreciate the alums. And I also want them to know when they move on and graduate, it's a big part of keeping their alma mater strong. Give back, as I say to our alums, $25, $50, whatever you can afford. I think that's important, Elijah.
Makes an impact.
Yeah.
Helps the future generation of students,
Yes.
especially. And we know the Spring Gala is coming up. That's a big event for the alumni. Could you tell us about that and what's going on for it?
Absolutely. Our Spring Gala, it was created by our board of directors. And my alumni board of directors started it and created the Merit Scholarship Fund. Our thought process on that was, if we can attract some of the high achieving students to St. Mary's, others will follow. They're kind of like that type of student that when they announce they're going to St. Mary's High School, other students in the school, wow, I got to go check out that school. So the Spring Gala honors our merit scholars, and it's a high-end event. And then we pulled four alums and make them distinguished alums based on what they have attained in their careers. This year we have 2 young ladies. One, Jane Allerman. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Jane Allerman Ray, class of '81. Jane Allerman Ray is president and chief operating officer of Spencer Savings Bank, a $4 billion community bank with 27 locations in New Jersey.
Wow.
Colleen Brooks, class of 2003, president and co-founder of Moss, New York, a $50,000 private membership club introducing intelligent and physical culture, set to open up on 5th Avenue in New York this year. Then we move on to the Delavante brothers, musicians in their own right. Right out of St. Mary's, they started doing shows in New York City. And there was a music producer who suggests they move to Nashville. That's how good they were. Well, they've been in Nashville for 30-some years. They've played with the likes of, let me guess some of these people, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Bruce Springsteen,
Wow.
AJ Croce. The list goes on. They've been on the Late Night Show, Conan O'Brien
Of course.
show. These guys are well established in the community, not only in Nashville, but to come up and play with Bruce Springsteen and go on tour,
Yeah.
is pretty impressive.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's our lineup this year. We're
Well,
very excited.
that's an exciting lineup. And
Yeah.
when is the gala?
The gala is I got to get this straight because I got the Gael Open going on too.
Oh, absolutely.
the gala is Friday, April 11th, 6 p.m. at the Fiesta.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Sheridan.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Coach Sheridan. The Key Club has raised more than $5,000 to charity, with the most money being raised through our Breast Cancer Awareness Week. In total, $3,100 were donated. On top of that, the club took part in the Breast Cancer Walk at MetLife Stadium. The Key Club also donated a ton of items for both hurricane relief in Florida and the Carolinas, and a wildfire relief effort for those affected in California. Finally, $437 were donated to the American Heart Association. Just last week, the Key Club and the National English Honor Society took part in Read Across America, reading books and making crafts at Corpus Christi School in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. Stay tuned for more events and opportunities where you can donate and help the Key Club's cause.
As a school community, the students and staff donated many soup cans and non-perishable items for the Soup or Bowl drive to the Sea Caucus Food Pantry, all part of Giving February.
The Drama Club will be performing Mamma Mia this upcoming May, and here to tell us more about the upcoming play and how you can donate is the director and head of the Drama Club, Miss Amanda Chirlo. Hi, Miss Chirlo. What can we expect in the upcoming Mamma Mia school musical play?
In the upcoming school musical Mamma Mia, we can expect a lot of fun, a lot of singing, and a lot of dancing.
Fantastic. And how can we support? And we have the spaghetti dinner coming up. Can you tell us how we can support in that matter as well?
Oh, definitely. The spaghetti dinner is a huge fundraiser for the Drama Club. We have spaghetti, meatballs, bread, salad, and we're also going to be offering gluten-free dinners as well, thanks to the Prohibition family and their generous donation. So come out and support that. $15 for students. It's a great night. We have a lot of fun.
And when is that?
March 20th at 6 p.m.
Fantastic. And what is it like being a director of a big school production like this one?
Being a director of a school production is difficult because there's a lot of moving parts, but it comes down to the kids who are really dedicated. They're working hard, and I'm so incredibly proud of them for taking charge and moving on and doing what's best for them.
Thanks, Ms. Chirlo. There have been a lot of fun field trips this year, including 2 Broadway trips to see The Great Gatsby and The Outsiders just last week in March, with dinner at the Yard House and John's of Times Square, respectively. The senior class had a couple of trips of their own. One of them involved going to MoMA and the American Dream back in December, and they also had a field trip to Medieval Times in November. There was also a school-wide trip to the Prudential Center in Newark to see the New Jersey Devils take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Plus, as a bonus, just last week, the juniors and seniors took part in a bowling fun night event at the Wellington Bowling Alley. Still ahead, there's many field trips, including a Six Flags field trip, a Yankee game field trip, and an art class trip to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And there's also 2 additional senior class field trips and so much more.
Our top two in-school events are Catholic Schools Week and Reindeer Games. This year, the juniors took the victory for the most points earned in different competitions throughout the Reindeer Games, including musical chairs, gingerbread building contest, the best friend game, and cub sacking. The juniors took the victory and received a bagel breakfast for winning. The seniors took the victory in Catholic Schools Week, which featured activities such as Penny Wars, Minute to Win It, and Family Food Games, Teacher-Student Swap Day, a Decades-themed day, and the volleyball tournament. The senior class received an ice cream party to celebrate. $820 were donated to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital as part of Catholic Schools Week.
I'm glad you mentioned the volleyball tournament, Eli, because speaking of volleyball, congratulations to the girls volleyball team winning their first state championship in program history as they defeated Rutgers Prep 2-1 back in November after losing to them the year before. First championship in St. Mary High School since 2019 when the baseball team won. And as you can see by the photos, the excitement was in the air, and no one was more emotional than the assistant coach, Mrs. Theresa Buckley. Eli spoke with Mrs. Buckley about what it means to her and the team, along with what it means to be here teaching at St. Mary High School.
Hi, Miss Buckley. What was going through your mind when you guys won the state championship right as you hugged Mr. Decio at the end?
Oh my God, we actually did it. The girls worked so hard and were so talented and so dedicated that it was a long-lived dream finally come true for St. Mary and the team that we created with the girls volleyball. Last year we lost to Rutgers Prep, and it ended up that we had to play them again. And after losing the first game to Rutgers Prep, in your mind goes, here we go again. Oh my God. And I knew we had a talented bunch of girls. So after the first game in the huddle, the inspiration that Mr. Decio gives them in every huddle, no matter what, it was just play your best to your ability, because we know you can do this. And they did. And it was surreal, really surreal.
I'm sure it was. And you've been here at St. Mary's for a long time, teaching math and doing everything possible. What makes this place so special and enjoyable for you, just being here and teaching and being with all these students?
The students. I enjoy the small, personal Catholic School of St. Mary, the alumni that are so supportive, the students that have graduated in the recent years and have contacted me just to say hello or to say what they're doing, and the love a lot of kids have for this school and adults. The teachers that are here are alumni, and everybody gets involved in everything. And all we want is for the best for the kids to be successful and better people when they go out into the world.
Well, thank you so much. And with that, we head into the fall and winter sports seasons as they come to a close. And it's only fitting that we recap the 2 seasons. We begin with football, where the team set many individual accomplishments, and for the senior class now graduating, showed total growth since day one on the field freshman year. Coach Johnson and team look forward to go even further next year and hope to win the NJIC. They finished with a record of 7-4 this year.
The cross-country team set new accomplishments, including senior Anthony Mezzina finishing in 36th place and fellow senior Henry Magnuson finishing in 67th place in a competition they had in the fall. Now, you may be saying that's nowhere near first or the top 10, but this is nevertheless an incredible accomplishment, as St. Mary's was represented in the top 50, and the 3 that competed, including sophomore Michael Cummings, finished and broke personal and school time records. Eli spoke with Anthony Mezzina on his reflection of the past cross-country session and his mini preview for the upcoming baseball season.
Video. Hi, Anthony. You placed 36th in the cross-country meet. What does that mean to you?
It means it's special to me because this is actually my first meet for cross-country. I didn't expect to be that high up, but it was an accomplishment for me.
And can you reflect on the cross-country season as a team?
As a team, it worked out pretty well because we get to push each other. We're all in this together. I make sure no one's left behind. And what matters is we all finish and we don't quit.
Baseball season's coming up. You're part of the team. Could you give us a little preview about that?
We had lost some guys last season, but this season we brought some new guys, and Nash is a very good coach, and I think we'll be really good this season.
Thanks, Ant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. The cheer team has begun competitive cheer competitions and performed phenomenal performances during the football game's halftime. Both coaches are proud of the players' hard work, commitment, and dedication, and can't wait to continue the growth of the team in the future.
Well, it's a good time to talk about basketball with March Madness coming up this week. The boys basketball team ended their season with a 20-10 record, an impressive run for a brand new team consisting of newly added transfers and also some new incoming freshmen. They had many close games and runs, and they also won the Bergen County Invitational Tournament, the first NGI team to do so.
Incredible to see. Over girls basketball, where the team showed improvement every single game and set new records. Jaylene Echeverry set a new 3-point record in school for shooting 11 3-pointers in a single game. The team ended with a record of 9-15. Jack spoke with Jaylene after the game, when she broke the record, and here's what she had to say.
All right, final here from St. Mary High School. Gaels win 47-37, joined with the star of the game, Jaylene Echeverry. Jay, you had 11 3-pointers today. Not sure if you knew that, but you did. You had 10 3-pointers all season coming into this game. What was working so well for you for beyond the arc?
Honestly, just started off the warm-up pretty hard. Started threes as many as I could get, and then started feeling good. Didn't want to mess it up. Didn't want to shoot a lot at halftime, and kept going.
All right, Gills, I know the season started off a little bit slow, but you guys have won 3 of your last 5. How do you keep this going the rest of the season?
Keep the energy up, keep shooting, keep having each other's backs, and keep going. Don't stop.
Jay, great job. We'll see you on Friday. Great game.
Thank you.
Anthony Burrito.
No, that's me. That's okay. All right, well, the wrestling program was a very successful program here at St. Mary's for many, many years, but then they went on a hiatus, but they returned 3 years ago, and they had maybe their best season yet, as Anthony Moreno and Alfredo Bermudez, both juniors, set new records and accomplishments this year for the wrestling program. Just last week, Anthony Moreno won his 100th match as a St. Mary Gael. The wrestling team ended the season with a record of 6-19, but individual accomplishments were the keys for the program.
Sorry I read the line. I mean, that's just how much excitement I was. And a 100th win, that's incredible to see.
That is incredible.
And I read that, like, wow, 100th win. Like, I had to say it out loud, even though it was my line. The St. Mary Bowling team finished with a record of 7-12 and set new personal records. One star now graduating and leaving the program, Aiden Reed, spoke with me about his time with the team and what the team has accomplished this year.
Hi, Aiden. Can you reflect on the bowling season and what do you think went well for the team this season?
Yeah, sure. So this season we didn't really have a lot of star players, but we did have a lot of good players. Overall, I definitely feel that we improved as a team, as a whole. We went from being just a group of people to a team by the end of the season, and I'm really looking forward to next year, and I'm really confident in the next year's captain.
What did you achieve this year and throughout all your years playing bowling at St. Mary's?
I've reached my high series, which is a 596. Through 3 games, and my high game, which was a 235 during a tournament. This year, however, I achieved being more consistent. My average was higher. Overall, I was a better team player, better leader, and I felt that I definitely leave St. Mary's with a good foundation to really build upon for the future.
Thank you so much.
And with that, the spring sports season has arrived, and in just a few weeks, the rosters will be finalized and the games will begin. Now, the baseball and softball teams are heading down to Florida in late March for their spring training. We wish them the best of luck down there, and we hope that allows them to get ready for the season even more. Now, the baseball team's first game of the season will be on March 27th against Hudson Catholic. That is a Thursday afternoon, and then they will have their home opener on the following Monday, March 31st, against Pompton Lakes. Meanwhile, the first softball game is on April 2nd at Woodridge, and the first golf game is scheduled as of now for April 1st versus North Arlington. Track and field will also have its first scheduled meet in April.
Introducing the new St. Mary High School website and app, which can be downloaded in the App Store or Google Play. To give us a closer look, here's a short video explaining everything about it.
Introducing the brand new app for St. Mary High School. It's everything St. Mary HS in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search St. Mary HS in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything St. Mary HS in your pocket.
All right, well, make sure you guys all download that app. It's a really good app. Get all your news there.
In the App Store or Google Play.
Exactly. Now, before we go, let's take a look at the upcoming calendar for the rest of the school year. We will start on Friday, March 20th. Wow, this is a very busy day. First of all, there will be a delayed opening on that day because of middle state meetings. The spring pep rally for all the spring sports will take place that Friday. And that Friday is also the end of the third quarter.
April 4th will be the Honor Society's induction ceremony, which will include the Math, English, and Spanish Honor Societies all in one ceremony. Followed by, on April 9th, the National Honor Society induction ceremony.
The freshman and sophomore retreat will be on April 11th, and spring break begins on Wednesday, April 16th, following the half day that day, and then school resumes on Monday, April 28th.
Sometime in May, the school musical Mamma Mia will be happening, and on May 2nd, there is a half a day and the Yankee game trip. The AP exams will take place the week of May 5th.
The last day of school for seniors is May 21st. The exams begin the 22nd up until the 30th of May. The 22nd is also the junior and senior prom.
Memorial Weekend begins on Friday, May 23rd to the 26th. The senior trip is Wednesday, May 28th.
The senior barbecue will be on Monday, June 2nd, with graduation and the baccalaureate mass taking place the next day on June 3rd, which will also include a senior breakfast for the senior class.
Friday, June 6th is the last day of school. Finals begin on June 9th and end on June 13th. Makeups extend till Monday, June 16th. And one more thing. Mayor Shirlo, could you please switch the slide? We want to congratulate Jack Rizzo on his commitment to Indiana University. He will be studying sports media there. Congratulations, Jack.
Wow, I did not expect that. Thank you, Eli. I'm not really sure if that was necessary, but
It's okay if you want to do it.
all right, well, thank you very much. Well, anyways, that includes today's edition of Gael Nation News. I am Jack Rizzo.
And from our producer, Mr. Vincent Mayer Chirlo, I'm Elijah Weintraub. Have a great day. And
We are SM.
You can end the show.